Have you been losing money because of confusion marks? That's what this problem means to the fat stock producer. Cash down the drain. This is the day when the farmer should begin to see some return for his planning and labour. What are prices going to be like? Will the Ministry Fat Stock Officer accept his animals for payment of the fat stock guarantee? This is a problem affecting all fat stock producers. Animals, even if otherwise eligible, cannot be accepted if their ears bear a mark big enough to obscure the Ministry's mark. Here, a beast is being graded and is accepted for payment of the guarantee. That's the temporary acceptance mark, and after sale, the permanent mark will be applied to its ear. These sheep are being accepted too, and they will receive a temporary acceptance mark. This is a dab of paint on the back of the head. Now this looks like a different story. The grader has found the ears of these sheep are badly mutilated and has to tell this young farmer that he will get no guarantee on these. Here's the reason. A confusion mark, more cash down the drain. The grader applies the rejection mark, a stripe on the shoulders with a paint stick. Here, the Ministry marks are being made. They go on the left ears of homebred cattle and on the right ear of pigs and homebred sheep. Incidentally, it is an offence to use for breeding any animal which has been certified. These diagrams show the design and size of the official marks. For cattle, a half-inch punch hole. For pigs and homebred sheep, a quarter-inch punch hole surrounded by a rectangle of green to 2 dots, the whole design having a diagonal measuring about 3/4 of an inch. It is easy to see that if the certification ear bears any mark or mutilation big enough to obscure the official mark, the animal is bound to be rejected, because it could have been previously certified. This safeguard means that some people have to be disappointed. What a blow this is to a farmer who knows very well that his stock hasn't already been certified. But you know, the remedy is in his own hands. There are typical confusion marks which lead to rejection. For instance, a badly made flock mark, perhaps made like this instead of with a proper punch. This is the result of using too large a punch. Using good tools will prevent disappointment. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, confusion marks are caused accidentally, in fighting, on barbed wire and so on. Owners must look out for that sort of thing and report it at once to the Ministry. Delay may cost money. The animal can be registered and the guarantee safeguarded. For hill farmers, we know the problem is aggravated by numerous herd and flock marks, some of which can themselves become confusion marks, especially if made with these. If you must have a private earmark or tag, then use the non-certification ear if you can. But if you have to use the certification ear, make the mark small as possible, bearing in mind future growth. These marks, for instance, would not be likely to confuse anybody. The Ministry knows that producers have a lot of difficulty with so many marks in existence, both private and official, and it is just as anxious as producers are to avoid this kind of thing. With goodwill on both sides, a lot of disappointment can be avoided. The main things are frequent examination for accidental damage and careful marking. This is one of the main causes of confusion. So avoid using these tools and use instruments of this or similar type. They not only save the producer a lot of worry and actual financial loss, but enable the Ministry to ensure that the guarantee goes where it should go, to the fat stock producer.